Hi, this is Michael Courtney with United Restaurant Solutions. If you have arrived at this page, more than likely it is because we have sent you an email with a link that has directed you directly to this page. Now, the video that you're actually going to see once you get here is going to be a different one than the one you're seeing here, because the video that will actually be there is the one you're watching right now. This is just here temporarily for staging. The most important part of this whole web page is this button here that says Purchase Hosting. Okay, this is where you're going to get the hosting for the website or the business project that we're working with you on. So you simply, after you're done watching this video, you click on this button that says Purchase Hosting, and it will direct you to our favorite hosting company, which is Fat Cow. Now, we do ask that you use that button to get here. Don't go to Fat Cow directly, because that way we will get an affiliate commission and it will help us offset the costs of working with you. That way we do not have to charge you an arm and a leg. Okay, they're a great company. We host all our websites with Fat Cow. We've had zero negative experience, great customer support, just all around great hosting company. So once you get here, pretty self-explanatory. You'll see this big button that says sign up. Click on that button, and then here is where you will register your domain. Now, you already know what domain you want. However, you will at that point type it in here. So just for example's sake, I'm going to put Texas Ninja Warrior Guy 80. No significance whatsoever to my life, but that way it'll be available. Then you'll click on this button that says check availability. So whatever website domain that you're going to use for your business, you will type it here, because you get a free domain with the purchase of hosting. So you might as well take advantage of it. Okay, once you've done that, it will direct you to this page where you'll simply put your information, pretty self-explanatory at this point, your payment information here. Now, here's where I want you to pay close attention. By default, it's going to set for 2 years of domain hosting. Okay, if you want to save a little money, or you don't want to do 2 years, not that it's a bad idea. If you want to do 2 years and 75.60 is not a bad deal, but it really isn't, go ahead and take the 24 months. But if you want to save, if you're penny pinching, you can reduce this to 12 months and you'll save you a little bit of money. Domain privacy, that's completely up to you. All it is going to do is it's going to make it so that other people, when they search your domain name, that it won't be associated with your personal information won't come up. So that's completely up to you. I don't use it because I don't care if people know who owns the domain, but you certainly can if you want. The only other items that I recommend from this page: WordPress optimization. This is not necessarily necessary unless you're going to be very data intensive with your website. You can save some money and leave that unchecked. I do recommend SSL certificate, because that does help us with SEO to have an SSL certificate, and it's not that expensive. So I do recommend getting it. And website security is never a bad idea either, but we will be using a security feature. So if you're trying to pinch the pennies, you can deselect that. And that's really all I would recommend from this page. You don't need the G Suite from Google Cloud. Site backup is not a bad idea. You can keep that selected. And here for 1 year would be a total of $108.96 for 1 year. That includes your domain, registration, and hosting. Okay, so that's domain registration and hosting for 1 year with SSL certificate, website security, which is recommended, and site backup. Now, if you have to go down in price, you can go ahead and deselect the website security, because we'll be using through WordPress a security feature, but it's still not a bad idea. If you can afford to keep these options on, I would definitely keep them. This is really as far as I can follow you without actually purchasing a domain, and I don't need it because I already have hosting. But once you have confirmed the purchase, then reply to that email that I sent you with the login credentials there. Fat Cow, after you're done with your purchase, will send you an email forward that email to me so that way I can log in and set up your WordPress site and start getting the project on the way for you. Well, thanks again, and look forward to working with you guys.